you want to run GSPro, this is exactly how you do it. And then we'll talk about, is the cost worth it? So inside the Uneekor Launcher software, I'll do a screen capture now. You have this tile down here, GSPro third party. Now, you do need to have a Pro package with Uneekor to run this. And it's currently $199 per year, and it unlocks the official third-party connector. Of course, you'll also need GSPro subscription as well. So without the Pro package, GSPro just won't connect. I'm going to click that tile. You also have to go and launch the GSPro application, which I'll do here. And I'll load that up on my projector or second monitor. So second display, load that up. So now you'll see that the data is, it kind of is mirrored between the two of them. So GSPro is loaded up. The Uneekor connector says ready for swing. It's connected to GSPro. And then if you jumped here, here's actually the GSPro connector, which is a Uneekor built one, and shows you, I haven't taken any swings yet, but you got to leave that open. You can't exit out. It has to remain open. And then this is now the screen that you'll see as your second monitor. And I'll bring up an example of it, but it's excellent. It has all the data you need to see in terms of carry, ball speed, vertical launch angle, etc. But it also has the screen capture of the impact, and it just keeps replaying it. So I love that. When I can see if I hit it off the toe, did I hosel it, did I hit it high in the face? It's perfect. I love it. So this is my favorite way to have GSPro running through Uneekor, is to have this integrator page up. I check my impact screen all the time. So as I said, there's two official ways to run GSPro on Uneekor, and here's the second way. So you can actually have the View software running as you play GSPro as well, which is also pretty cool and has its advantages. So, but you have to go into settings, you go into software, and then if you go into Pro, you can say open with View. And if you click that on, it's going to open the connector each time you open the View software. So let's do that now. So I'm going to start View. Now this thing is tied to GSPro. You can see this in the top left corner. So now I can play GSPro, so I'll load that up again. Now as GSPro loads up, the beauty of this is, I'll close this. So you can now see your swing at the range, even though if you're playing a golf course like Pebble Beach or whatever. But you can also see your club data impact screen, as you see there, my last swing. And it also has the AI trainer, which I do not have, so you need the cameras. But you can look at your swing as you're playing GSPro. It'll show you, you know, if you hit a shank, you'll go, hey, how did that happen? You can look at the swing. I do not have that module, but you can have this impact screen up. And so you have all this data on your, and this is also a good screen to have up, so you can see all the data on your swing as you're playing GSPro. It's pretty nice. You know what? I'll hit one just to show you what it looks like. I have not warmed up. All right. So we have View up. We also have GSPro up range. And I'll just hit a hybrid. Again, not warmed up, but this is just so you can see what you get with using View with GSPro. Oh boy, that does feel like the first swing of the day. So you can see the ball flight there on GSPro. Now, which was a big hook. And if you look at now the View software, which is on my monitor, you can also see that big hook. And you also see all the data. So here's the big hook, matches what you see in GSPro. So the big hook, there's the swing data. If you want to see all of your numbers, you can have that up as well. If you want to see your club, there's the impact. Boy, I hit that way at the top of the club. So this is a nice option too if you're running GSPro. I don't hate it, but I do prefer the other one. And the reason I like the other one is this picture of the impact screen just keeps repeating. So you can just stare at it going, where did I hit that on the club face? Now let's play a couple holes on GS Pro and see how it performs. So yeah, I'm playing Riviera. This is the Genesis Invitational. It's just an online GS Pro tournament. I'm going to illustrate how this Uneekor interface works with GS Pro and how fast it is, how responsive, and how the gameplay is. So let's just go. I've been working on the swing, so bear with me. Where's that aiming? Yeah, it's down the middle. That's not bad. Not a bad start. Except I did not know that was there. Sit down. So let's look at, I actually hit that pretty good. Here's the Uneekor third-party GS Pro interface. You get all the data. And I love the fact that it replays this video of your impact over and over. So I carried that 250, 148 ball speed. I'm pretty happy with that right off. Let's take a few more shots, but I'll hit my hybrid, just get it up there. I don't know how this is going to come out. I like that first swing though. A little hook, yep. Felt like a hook, and it was a hook. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's going to give me 3-putt zone. Get off, get off, get off. I got auto putt on. I'll roll back into that circle. So basically I hit the green in 2 and I'm going to get a par on a par 5. That's kind of disappointing. So yeah, I really hit that well. Let's look at, so I carried that 195, my hybrid. That's pretty nice. It's a 4. So I like that. I don't like the 3-putt par though. I have auto putt on, as I said. And you can see how fast, I'll stop talking, but you can see how fast and responsive this is. It is quick. Oh, a little thin. A little thin, yep, that's what you expect. I didn't hit it like the last one, that's for sure. So super quick response time, as you can see there. Thinking 6-iron, but we'll see. Too much. Yeah. Super quick response time, and it's accurate, right? I knew I hooked that thing. Very accurate. So I got to get this up and down. Looks right to left. 17 yards. A little hard, maybe. Yeah, shoot. I could tell. So here's my honest take. From a performance standpoint, this Uneekor GSPro match is really good. Super responsive. There's no lag, and they just interact without fail. I haven't had it drop the connection once. This just wasn't a 3-day trial. I've been playing this about 3 months. And my Uneekor is the EYE MINI LITE though, so it's wired directly to the computer. So there's no Wi-Fi issues that others may have. So it really never drops that connection. So hopefully this gives you an idea of how easy the setup was and whether it's worth it. Thanks for watching.